Jesse here, and welcome back to my new Lego Marvel news video. And today we have another new set that has been leaked for 2026 for the lineup itself, and that is the brand new Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock Mech Battle set. So this is gonna be set number 76388, and this is gonna be a $30 set that will release on January 1st, 2026. So this has been officially leaked since in like 2 weeks ago, and I'm not interested in this set, to be honest. So this is a huge letdown to me. Like, I know this set is made for kids, and why does Spider-Man and Doc Ock need a mech? Well, actually, Doc Ock could use a mech sometimes, but again, why in God's name is Spider-Man in a freaking mech? So I did say it was made for kids like a second ago, but still, this is not an exciting set to me, in my opinion. So you do get 3 minifigures, so 2 are repeats and 1 is an exclusive figure, and that is the brand new Doc Ock minifigure. So the only parts we could see from him is the headpiece, the hairpiece, and even the bit of the torso that has some printing on it. Well, just a bit for the top part of it. So yeah, I feel like that Doc Ock minifigure is brand new for 2026. So he is the only exclusive minifigure that you get in this set. So at least he is pretty nice. Well, this is all that we could see from him since he is inside the mech right here. So Spidey's the same, as well as Ghost Spider / Spider-Gwen. I don't give a crap about those versions whatsoever. They're literally the same ones that we've been getting for a couple of years now, so I don't really care about that version of these two characters. Well, the two same versions of the characters is what I meant to say. So yeah, nothing too special about them, and I have no interest in the repeated figures at all. But at least the new Doc Ock figure is pretty nice. Well, we can't see just the bit of the torso printing, but the face printing is brand new in my opinion. It gives me like that Insomniac vibe with those black goggles right there. And that hairpiece is just classic in that dark brown color scheme, but at least I think it fits the character pretty well. Now, you do get 2 builds in this set, and those are the 2 mechs. So, Spider-Man's mech, not that interesting. It looks identical to the 2021 version with some parts of it, especially the feet right here. The clown shoe design for the feet itself, well, at least they are pretty standard in my opinion, but at least I like how they use like the Ninjago mech joint pieces for both of the mechs for the arms and legs. Well, actually, only for Spider-Man's mech, but we can see it for Doc Ock's mech since he has like the different looks for the arms. But we will talk about Doc Ock's mech in a sec or later. But right now, let's focus on Spider-Man's mech. So at least I still dig like the little spider arms with the 2 stud shooters right there. Well, actually, they're just like the stud shooter cannons right here for both of the left to right side of the mech. And at least I like the shoulder pad look for the pieces themselves, and we have like those finger pieces in red that we've been getting for the previous mech armor sets. And I like that printed Nexonite piece with the spider logo. It gives me like the Iron Spider MCU vibe, because there's only one thing that I like about the updated Spider-Man mech, and that is it gives me like the MCU Iron Spider vibe because of the spider logo, that printed Nexonite piece right there on the chest, and even the color scheme with the red, the gold, and the dark blue. So yeah, that does look pretty nice. Well, at least it does look pretty nice on him is what I meant to say, but yeah, something like that. But still, at least not that interesting right here, but I totally did like the hip design, and also I love how they added the dark blue Nexonite pieces on the left or right side of the legs. And I love the knee pads right here. At least it's still pretty detailed, but yeah, it's not something for me at all. But Doc Ock's mech looks pretty interesting in my opinion. So the cool part is that you can attach like the spider webs on the mech, which you can see on Spider-Gwen on that right arm right there, and there is even like the other one on his back. So yeah, that does look pretty good since Gwen is like trying to take the mech down right here, is trying to like trip it all the way down to the ground. So I love the printed piece for that, like I don't know, maybe like some like nuclear power source or something like that. But I love the brick bow design for the tentacles, which is pretty good since it gives me like that Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2 vibe with the red studs on the center part of the tentacles and even like the little claw pieces right there. And I love how they use the ingot pieces for each of the tentacles. That looks pretty good. And I love how they use the Ninjago mech joint piece in that dark gray color scheme, which is pretty nice. I love the look for the feet, and the leggings look great with those green Nexonite pieces right there. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. And we have like the regular arms right here with the 3 claws, which is pretty good with the other dark green Nexonite pieces right there. I love the small look for the arms, and the shoulders look pretty good. So yeah, at least it looks pretty interesting to me in my opinion. At least it's starting to get a little better than the Spider-Man mech, to be honest. But yeah, I love the little like waist detailing right here with the ingot parts and the dark gray pieces right there. And the shoulder pad design with the tentacles looks phenomenal to me. So yeah, I totally dig that right there. And also, yeah, everything you see for the mech is just pretty good right here. So yeah, I love that design for Doc Ock's mech right here. I know we've been getting like a few of them for the past years for the theme itself, but at least it's still fine for the way it is, but a little clunky, but still at least it is a fine look to me in my opinion. And like I said, for the Spider-Man mech, not that interesting, but the good part that I like about the mech is that it gives me like the MCU Iron Spider vibes because of the color scheme and even that spider logo, that printed Nexonite piece on the chest. So yeah, this is a fine set for $30, and like I said, it is going to come out next year on January 1st, so only 2 months away, along with the other sets that I covered back in like 3 weeks ago or so. Well, actually, I think it was 2 weeks, but still, it is what it is. But at least, yeah, this set doesn't interest me at all. Well, I like some mech sets, but only in a better way. But I'll see if I could pick this one up, mostly for the Doc Ock minifigure that is new exclusive. Well, it would have been nice if they like upgraded Spidey and Gwen right here to make them new and exclusive, because I'm starting to get very sick and tired of the looks that we are seeing right here. But at least they are pretty cool, but still I'm getting sick and tired of the freaking repeats every single year. But yeah, this is a fine set. It's not that interesting. Well, maybe I could pass out on it. Well, I could add that new Doc Ock minifigure into my collection because I love building and collecting Legos and reviewing them here on the channel. But still, at least this is an alright set for $30 right here. But once we get like official HD images for the set along with the box art right here, well, the picture of the box for the set itself, maybe like in mid-November or mostly in December, but we had to wait and see. But we are also getting like some of the other sets, like the Buildable Groot set and even like that new Miles Morales set with Spider-Man 2099. So yeah, once we have like official HD pictures of the set along with the other ones, probably in December, that I'm gonna say, or like early December, right before Christmas. So we'll just wait and have to see. But yeah, like I said, okay set, not that interesting to me. Well, I could still dig the Doc Ock mech because I did say it was a little bit better than the Spider-Man mech, to be honest, but at least this is a okay looking set in my opinion. So this is just the only leaked picture that we've gotten since like 2 weeks ago. So we'll just wait until the HD picture shows up in like early December of this year. But anywho, this is a fine set as I mentioned, but that is all we have right here. So I don't have anything else to say about this crummy set, but that is all I've gone so far right here. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe and show if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the save button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this fine looking set for the lineup. I'll see you later, alligator.